Oh, live streaming, always fun. See who's out there in YouTube land. Hello. What are we doing today? Alip Bartar. It's going to be fun. Check that one out. Killing Me Softly. Roberta Flack did the original, so he's doing that one, not the Fugees cover, so that should be good fun. Gonna hang around for a few minutes and so forth, see who joins the stream. So hopefully everyone is okay out there, wherever you are in the world. Give me a shout, send a comment if you like. I'll try and talk slowly for those whose English is not your main language. Yes, let's go. Awesome. Yes, we'll do that, JM. What have I been doing? What have I been doing today? So, not been doing a hell of a lot, I have to be honest. I did quite a lot of recording yesterday for Dave Does. So I did a lot of reactions for the Dave Does channel. Those ones are just going to be kind of off the cuff, not as detailed, not as much information is going to be covered, but they'll be uploaded some point soon. Oh, new t-shirts. So we've got new t-shirts, the new merch store. So this is the Dave Does... and that's how Dave does it. We're going to have some new stuff like mugs and t-shirts and all sorts of other wonderful stuff, so that's going to be awesome. What else we're going to be doing? Collaborations. I know you guys have been asking me about collaborations, so there is some stuff I'm working on at the moment. I've been working on the Hotel California collaboration, so that one it's been a bit tricky. So Alip Bartar's tempo switches a little bit, especially during his kind of this solo section. So trying to lock in on that's been a bit of a challenge, but I'm currently getting there with that one. Cliche, I've been working on that one as well. That one is just kind of transcribing what he's playing, working out what he's doing. Hello, everyone in there. So I've got a few messages there. Hello. Yes, I've been working on Cliche. I've been doing some other stuff for the Dave Does channel, the What Ifs. So I'm doing an interesting one. We're doing What If Purple Rain was done by a grunge band like Pearl Jam. That should be kind of cool. Hello to all the Alipers. What else? I do say a lot, by the way. So I should get a t-shirt. Maybe I should go Dave Says on a t-shirt. Don't know. If you want that, we can look at doing that one as well. We'll give it a few minutes just to make sure we've got enough people online, and we'll go and then check out the Killing Me Softly. I'm going to do headphones for my viewing rather than just do it over the speaker, because a lot of the time when I do the edits, I mute out what I'm doing and then overdub the video and so forth in editing, but I can't really do that with a live performance. Hello everyone. Cool. See a few more of you joining in, so that's cool. Let's give it a few minutes, and then I'll also answer if you've got any questions. Whack them into the live chat, and I will try and do what I can to answer. If you've got any questions about how I go about collaborations, I can talk to you about that. More than happy to kind of explain my process. Always looking forward to enjoying Alip Bartar and his techniques that he uses. So how many go in? Okay, got a few people more online, so that's cool. What we'll do is I think let's get into, what was it, 3 minutes past 3. So we'll give it till 5 past 3, and then I think we'll start the reaction to his song. Now I do know Killing Me Softly. I do know the Roberta Flack version, and I also know probably the one I know the most would be the Fugees version from 1997. Which was a cool version. I liked it. I liked the drop beats in there, the very cool, chilled out, relaxing kind of tone that they did. Let's have a quick look. Sorry, give it 1 second. There we go. Sorry, just checking a couple of messages that have just come through on private messages. What else have I got doing? So what's I guess one of the questions that asked me is, why does it take me so long to get the collaborations out sometimes? Well, a lot of it is down to work. I work as a landscape gardener. That takes me a fair old chunk of time. So I work 5 or 6 day weeks. I have to financially. Unfortunately, I don't really make any money on YouTube, so this is where things like where support comes to the channel. So donations come through So when I get donations that come through on the channel for sponsored videos, merchandise, super stickers through streams, stuff like that, that does help. Basically, if I can raise enough money on some certain other avenues, I can take a day off, not my normal job, and then I can focus on doing stuff for the channel. But currently, I tend to do this more in the evenings and days like today on a Sunday, where my wife is off doing something else in the house, and I get to do a bit of video stuff, etc. So I will be working on some of the Hotel California collaborations a bit later on. Thank you, Chris. Yes, I like the t-shirt. It's a cool t-shirt. I've got a couple of other ones coming which have not got as bigger images, so they're going to be kind of small icon images, baseball cap, stuff like that, which I've been working on earlier today. There is going to be the merch store will be available hopefully in about a day or two. All the stuff will be available live and will be able to be shipped worldwide. So I'm looking forward to having all that done. And then obviously Musicians React, that one's now... The merch store for Musicians React may go live in probably about a month's time. It all really depends on the monetization, because I'm very shortly about to monetize that channel as well, which should be good. JM, you've asked me, is this the first time I'll be hearing the Alip version? Yes, it is the first time I'll be hearing this one. I'm fairly confident I know what to expect from it, but because it's a very chilled out kind of song anyway. But I want to know if I'm kind of wondering whether he's going to get the kind of vibe, because it had almost a slow reggae style even on the original Roberta Flack version, so it was very chilled. So I'll be intrigued to see what this one's like. But let's do this. Okay, let's do it. So Killing Me Softly, Roberta Flack. Hopefully you guys can hear this song. I'm fairly certain I set it up so that you can. Now, you'll have to give me a shout out if, for any reason, this doesn't play. But I'm going to count it in and we'll go from there. Yeah, that's the one I'm looking for. 3, 2, 1, go! Okay. Killing Me Softly, Roberta Flax, done by Alip Bartar. Beautifully done. So I've seen a few messages about collaborations on this one. That's going to be a bit of a challenge because his timing on this is very feel orientated. He did some lovely different techniques in there, from his flamenco style of playing to he had almost like a little groove element going on to this. It had a bit of a funk vibe to it. It was just very soulful playing. But what it does mean is he knew when effectively when to swell up in his guitar playing. So he was just pausing and then he kind of just swells and just pushes a wave of emotion towards you with his playing, which is beautifully done. Very, 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 very nice. He didn't use any other different techniques. So he didn't use any of his bends or anything like that. But I think from listening to some of the other ones I've done, from all of his ones like It's My Life and Hotel California, all the other different ones, this is probably one of the more emotional playing that I've heard. I think he puts so much soul into it. What I found really interesting though, he never looks at the neck as he's playing. He's just looking off into the distance, and you can tell he's almost thinking about the phrasing. And a lot of the time as a guitarist, you're always thinking ahead. You're thinking about where to go next. Because you do play, I've done it a few times when I've been doing the collaboration pieces where I'm recording. If you get yourself too caught up in the music and you're just playing along, and then you realise you just end up naturally dropping into the wrong key or the wrong notes. So a lot of the time when you look like you're gazing off into the distance, you're not actually gazing off into the distance. You're thinking about what's the next phrasing, what's the next structure. So you're almost always going to be sort of 10 seconds, or you're working out the next 4 bars, what you're going to be playing. So you're hardly ever just in the moment. You're always kind of thinking ahead as a guitarist. Otherwise, if you focus too much being in the moment, unless you're doing a blues improv, but if you think too much about being in the moment, you can tend to, I guess, make mistakes, because I do that quite a lot. I always have to be thinking ahead, otherwise you just don't lock in with the music. I'm more than happy to obviously have a go at trying to do something with this one, but I think there are obviously other songs out there that might be better suited for collaborations. As I said, I'm working on Hotel California, definitely. Someone's mentioned in a couple of comments about JLo. So there was it Hit the Floor, I think it's called, which I think would be a cool one for me to check out. So I'm more than happy to do that one. So thank you for all the comments. I've seen a few comments come through, so I just saw them come through. Yes, live stream. So doing a live stream is always interesting to do, because it's a good chance, because I do get lots of comments from you guys after I've done a upload. I am working on consistently trying to get Indonesian subtitles on the videos. Having recently moved over, I have found a way that makes it relatively simple. I have no idea if the subtitles are accurate. You're going to have to tell me in the comments. But I'm hoping to do one of these sort of live streams maybe once a week if I'm lucky. You must tell me though whether or not 3 p.m. is a good time. It does seem to be a lot of where I get a lot of the views from, where most of kind of the Alippers are coming from, so Indonesia. Goosebumps collab. Yes, sorry, I've just seen that come through. Goosebumps is definitely on the list. I decided to do that one after Hotel California. And Khaleesi is obviously an instrumental piece that Alip Bartar's done. I'm going to look into whether or not we can come up with some vocals maybe for it and try and make it into a full song, which could be quite interesting. But I am looking forward to doing the Goosebumps one. I did listen to that the other day again, just to try and get the vibe of it, the feel of it. And all the collaborations are going to be appearing on the Dave Does channel, and all the reactions will predominantly be appearing on the Musicians Reacts channel. So there's different things there. As I said, if you want to support the channel, it does help me obviously spend more time. It's completely down to you. I'll continue to do all the reactions and the collaborations anyway, whenever I get the time, but obviously my main priority has still got to be to earn a living. So if you want to do, there are ways you can do it. You can support the channel through Patreons. You can also do the craft shops. We've got the new merchandise is going to be coming out, so if you're after the t-shirts and the mugs, you'll be able to get hold of those, and that helps support the channel again. If you want me to do some priority video requests, if you've got songs you want me to check out and stuff like that, you can also request those through priority videos through PayPal. There's lots of different stuff like that. So is anyone, I guess we've still got a few people online after the reaction. Have you got any requests or anything you'd like to ask in the questions? I'm just going to see if there's anything else that's come through. Goosebumps, do it. So Fran Rio, yes, it is on the list for me to have a look at. It may not be for a couple of weeks at the moment just because of just working. I'm going to be working every day for the next 2 weeks pretty much. Next reaction, Indonesian music, Alip covering. I'm not sure what you want me to cover. So Sisip Agus, yeah, must let me know what it is you expect me to go to. But J-Lo was one of the ones that I know I've had requests for, and I'm definitely going to look at that one. I'm just going to see if there's anything else. If there isn't, I just want to say a big thank you for coming in and checking out the live stream. As you said, if you like it, I will happily do another live stream from time to time. If there's no more questions or requests or anything like that, I'm just going to say a big thank you for coming in and checking out the Alip reaction to Roberta Flack, Killing Me Softly. And that, of course, is how Dave does it.